What up, YouTube family? Welcome to Symbolic Mind Generation. Go ahead and hit the like button, cash app upper left hand corner. Today, man, we're going to talk about gangs. And I think I did a video about gangs once before. I just got to do something different about these gangs, right? And I'm going to tell y'all a story right quick. It should have been in my gay psychopath video. It was a guy. I really want to put some names on this, but I'm not. But I should. But I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that. I'm tripping. Anyway, a lot of times when a bus come in, right, into the penitentiary where new inmates hit the compound, right, 50% of it's a 50% chance that something gonna jump off. Dude coming there from another jail to know somebody, and a lot of times, bro, you won't believe it be somebody from the street to know somebody from the street. So we had a gang member, right? Well known, popular, looked up to and everything, right? This particular gang member used to like to rob dope boys or drug dealers, right? Home invasion style. This dude used to tie hands up to the guys. He would threaten to do shit to the kids and the wife and stuff to tell them where the money and all that stuff, where the dope, where everything was at, right? Once he get everything, he would rape the guy in front of the family. He would rape the guy in front of the family. Psychopath, gay psychopath. So one day, a bus come in to the yard. One of the dudes that he robbed and raped was on the bus. And guess what else? He was in the same gang. When this shit came out, bruh, when it came out, when they really found out, bro, this shit was crazy, bro. It was so crazy, bro. Guess what else? The dude that came off the bus that exposed the whole thing, they ended up getting rid of him off the yard. Because it's like it was going to cause too much friction in the car, in the gang. So he had to leave right back and get transferred to another compound. See the sucker shit that goes on in the pen, bro? And the favoritism and the shit like that. And more than likely, the dude that just came off the bus, he probably wasn't no original OG member, like from that state. You know what I'm saying? This kind of shit that go on in there, right? Now, I'm about to show y'all a video. Y'all check this out.
What you're looking at is a glossy, professionally shot promotional video of El Salvador's new giant prison. It shows thousands of alleged gangsters being taken to a jail so big it can host 40,000 people, and that the government says is the largest in the Americas. El Salvador is a country with a huge prison population because of the presence of two of the largest criminal organizations in the world, MS-13 and Barrio 18. Last year, the country's president, Nayib Bukele, launched a new national emergency law to fight the gangs that led to tens of thousands of arrests. By the end of 2022, almost 2% of El Salvador's population was behind bars, according to Amnesty International. That is about 100,000 people, but some of the detainees have gone to jail without a court hearing because the emergency law allows policemen to make an arrest just on the suspicion of someone being part of a gang. Human rights organizations have claimed that up to 80 inmates have died since the law was passed, but that did not stop the government to prolong it 11 times. President Bukele himself, quite the character. Elected in 2019, he's known for dramatic shows of force, like for example when he entered parliament with armed soldiers, a move that his critics compared to a self-coup.
Dios, tú me pediste paciencia, pero esos sinvergüenzas no quieren trabajar para el pueblo.
He's also famous for declaring Bitcoin his country's currency and for calling himself the world's coolest dictator. But while it tries to cultivate a reputation for being tough on the bad guys, the US Department of Justice has accused members of the government of negotiating with the very same gangs that they claim to want to crack down on. In an indictment released last week, federal attorneys in New York alleged that some of the top officials under Bukele made a pact with the gangs. In exchange for better conditions, the gangs will lower the murder rate, making it look like Bukele's tough-on-crime approach was working. The government is presenting its policy as a success and flaunting figures that show that murders are way down in El Salvador, while Bukele's popularity is through the roof. But is it because Bukele is tough on crime? Either way, he says he'll be seeking re-elections in 2024, after changing the constitutions to allow it.
Two of the biggest gangs in El Salvador is the M18 and the MS-13. Very popular over here. Very dangerous gang. The fact that the president over in El Salvador, he ditched the Constitution over there. They picked up anybody that was suspected of being in the gang, bro. Put them in jail without court. These people built a jail to hold 40,000 inmates, bruh. You talk about cattle. Bruh, you talk about cattle. Oh my God, bruh. Guess what? It's about 66,000, so far about 66,000 gang members in El Salvador. 2% of their population. Have you ever seen so many guys that look just alike with all the tattoos? Ain't that crazy? Look at this shit. That's some crazy shit, bro. Justice Department says 1.4 million. It's about 33,000 different gangs in the U.S. And it's about 1.5 million members. With all the shit that's going on that we see these people trying to do, you know, to RICO this on somebody and do this to somebody. Mr. Bill Cosby, you drugged somebody and slept with some women back in 1978. You think the U.S. won't try this? You think the U.S. won't put you back on the slave ship, bruh? You think the U.S. won't try this? You think the U.S. won't try this? I don't know the reason why dudes join gangs. Maybe they didn't have the right family structure. Maybe they liked the fact that it was, they wasn't the toughest guys in the world, but they can be tough with more than, you know, with a group of people. Or they can be respected. I don't know the reason why people join gangs. Because to me, it seemed like a lot of the gang members are not really financially stable. What other reason would you join a gang if you ain't getting money? I just don't understand it. Now you got some of these initiations into these gangs as murder of innocent people. I know a couple of people got killed at a gas station. It was part of initiation up in Cleveland. I'm telling y'all, all you gang members out there, and I know some gang members, all I'm saying is you got a label on you. If they want to act on that label, bro, they can crash your whole world and your whole life. They can do that to you. You know what I mean? Y'all need to watch that video that I just showed y'all. That's an eye-opener. These people down the Constitution. Anybody suspected of being in the gang went to prison without a fucking trial or even going to court or even a hearing. Nothing, none of that. They threw them straight into jail. They threw them straight into jail. My people, are you gang members? Are you gang members? You just started your life over. Bruh. That's a sign of what to come. That's a sign of what to come because everybody watching to see if this going to work. The rest of the world is watching to see if this going to work. Disembodied mind generation.